Okay guys, today I thought it would be kind of fun to actually go through the entire book of The Magic Show by Mark Setteducati. And of course, Anne Benkovitz down here at the bottom. This is a book of 12 magic tricks that the book actually does the magic. You can find some of the performances of the tricks from the book in various places on YouTube, but I've never seen an entire reading of the book. So this may be a bit of a long video, which is a little different than usual, but I wanted to do it because I thought it's a really interesting book with a lot of really cool magic tricks in it. And it actually starts right here on the cover page with the astounding spheres. If I actually roll this little roller at the top, you'll notice a ball comes out of the bottom, hidden inside of this compartment, and there's actually 6 of them. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, as these feed into this other side of the ring over here, something incredible actually happens. The moment they start to emerge, they are actually red. All 6 of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the spheres, but they're now red. And again, as they come in from this side, they emerge green. It's a pretty incredible magic trick. I'm going to keep my finger where the green one is, just so that we can follow it as it makes its way around, just like this, and of course back out, and it is red. And again, I'll try to do my best to keep my finger on the red one as it goes in and around and back out, and it's green. So it's a pretty crazy magic trick that happens because there really is barely enough room for these 6 little spheres to be hidden in this space. So there's no way you can have a bunch of extra rings or anything. It really is an incredible magic trick. Let's go on to the next page. It says, "Hi, I'm Anne. Mark and I welcome you to the premiere of our mind-boggling magic show. Before we begin, please read the instructions below." I'm not going to bore you with the instructions. That just tells you how to operate the book. Ivan the magician was last seen backstage packing up his tricks and threatening revenge on Mark and Anne. Ooh. Game number 2, the mind game. "Hi, I'm Mark. Please think of a number between 5 and 10, then put your finger on the start." So you can actually do this at home if you'd like. Think of a number between 5 and 10, put your finger on the start. The next little bubble says, count your number into, then around the circle formed by the green balls. Leave your finger where you land. So for example, if I'm thinking of 6, I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and end up on the rabbit. So you go ahead and do that at home. I'll give you a moment. Okay, good. Now count the same number moving backwards around the green circle, starting with the next space. So now we're going to move backwards just around the green circle, okay? So I did 6 the first time, so I'll do 6 this time as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I ended up on the elephant. I'm not sure where you ended up. That's where I ended up. And the last one says, concentrate on the animal you landed on, then pull down my pants to see if I read your mind correctly. Oh my goodness, pull down his pants. Well, Mark did indeed read my mind because the elephants are on his boxers. I don't know if he read your mind, but he definitely read mine. And I'm sure he read yours as well. Let's go on to the next page. Ooh, trick number 3, the card shark. Without turning it over, slide 1 card from below straight into the pocket, then turn the page. So you could really take any one, and I'll just take, actually I'll take the first one. Let's just be a little different than usual. And then turn the page. Okay, so I didn't choose the King of Spades, the Jack of Clubs, or the King of Hearts. I chose the Queen of Hearts. Mark says, now open the envelope and read my prediction. Okay, let's open it up. And it actually has a slip of paper that says, your card is the Queen of Hearts. That's pretty incredible. Once again, this is a real magic trick that the book does. Let's go on to the next page. Notice that there are 6 faces below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Close your eyes, then shuffle the pieces. All right. So we'll remove all the pieces, give them a bit of a shuffle, just like this. Okay, and now it says put the pieces back in the proper place by matching the colored arrows on the backs of the pieces with the colored arrows on the page. So that would be, let's see, red would be first, so that would go there. And then it would be yellow, so that would go there. And then it would be blue, so that would go there. And you see, all of a sudden, now how many faces do you see? 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces. The face at number 4 has vanished. It says, look up my sleeve. Ah, tricky, tricky Mark. He had the face up his sleeve. Next page. Trick number 5, strange aces. I'm holding 2 aces, one in my pocket and one in the black frame. Flip the black frame over to the right so that the ace is face down. Okay? Pull the shade all the way down over the ace so that I can't move the card. Of course, we don't want Mark to be tricky. Let's pull the shade down. Slide the ace out of the frame and set it aside, face down. Now turn the page. Okay, now turn over your ace. What? It says, hey, how did I get here? What did you do with the ace? Changed into the queen. Freaky. Let's keep going. Devious dominoes. Take the dominoes from my hand and shuffle them face down. Okay, let's take these out of her hand and shuffle them face down. The next step says slide one domino face down into the slot until it disappears. So we'll take any one. We'll just take this one. Slide it in until it disappears. Next, arrange the rest of the dominoes face up, matching the numbered dots end to end in the spaces on the opposite page. Okay, so we're trying to do like this and match the numbers up. Let's see what we got here. 4, 3, 1, 6, 2. Okay, so I think we could do 2 and 2. Then we could do a 3 here. Yes, those would match. And then a 1 would go here. And then the 6 would go here. So I think that should match it up how they would like it. All right. When the matched row is complete, turn the page. So we got everything matched up, so we'll turn the page. And it says, notice the two ends of the domino row I'm pointing to. I've already predicted what they would be, 5 and 4. Open the envelope and see what's inside. That's crazy. A domino with a 5 and a 4. That has to be real magic, if I say so myself. Next, trick number 7, the psychic snack. Let me fix you a snack. Concentrate on one of the foods pictured below, then open the menu. I'll think of the toast, okay? But you could really do either one. Now look through the cards one by one, find the 4 that show your chosen snack, and set them aside where I can't see them. Okay, so let's see. That one doesn't have the toast, so that's no good. That one has the toast. That one has the toast. No toast on that one. Toast and toast on these two, so perfect. We'll set these aside where Mark cannot see them. There we go. Slide the 2 leftover cards that don't show your snack face up into the fridge and then turn the page. Okay, so neither of these show my snack. Now let's turn the page. Lift the silver lid to uncover the plate. Okay. I knew you would choose this snack. And of course he has the snack of the French toast sitting there on the plate. Man, he's good. He's so good. Next, trick number 8, the misplaced middle. Perhaps one of my favorite tricks in this book. Slide me out of the gold frame to make sure I'm in one piece. Okay? So we can slide her out. She is indeed in... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit her in the head. She is indeed in one piece. Just a normal card with a lady behind it, as always. Slide me back into the frame is the next step, okay? Slide her back in. Pull down the purple tab beneath the frame to lock me in place. All right, so let's lock her in. Slowly pull the green tab out to the left. Look, my middle is gone. What? Slowly pull the green tab. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Her middle is actually completely removed. Push my middle all the way back in, push the purple tab back up, then slide me out to make sure I'm in one piece again. This is crazy. Look, her middle actually is moving. Even though just a moment ago it was whole. It goes all the way back. We slide this thing up to unlock her. And yes, she is actually all in one piece. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? That's maybe my favorite one from the book. It's pretty incredible. Okay, next page. Let's see. Trick number 9, the puzzling poster. Ooh, puzzling poster. Was it Ivan who cut up our poster? Please help me fix it. Make sure all of the pieces are here by laying them purple side up on top of the poster to the right. Okay, so let's make sure all these are right side up. No, not right side up. Make sure they're all here by just kind of lining them up on this little poster. Okay, and this goes, yes, and that should be, all right. I think they're all here. Yeah, they're all there. Okay, all the pieces are there. Next it says, flip over the pieces so that they're green side up and arrange them on top of the poster once more. All right, So once more, let's arrange them on top here. And let's see what it does. Just arranging them nice and neat. That's really weird. All of a sudden, there's a big piece of the poster missing. And I'm trying to get her bubble complete. There we go. Where's Mark's face? It disappeared. Look in the trash. Inside of the trash is the missing piece to Mark's face, which wasn't missing just a few moments ago. That's pretty crazy. Let me gather these back up. Actually, we'll just leave them like that. Okay, number 10, suspicious squares. Psst, over here. See the two squares I'm pointing to? These two right here? They're exactly the same gray. If you don't believe me, lower the flap and check. So you see this square right here and this square right here? Mark is proposing that these two squares are the same color gray. Now, I don't believe him, but let's see. Flip over this flap here. And the flap just has two holes in it, so it's not like there's anything tricky about the flap. Let's see. Let's measure up the two he's pointing to. Wow. Both of them are the exact same color gray. He said, what's the matter? You don't trust me? You see that? Look. This one and this one. Whenever we flip this down, I don't think there's anything tricky happening here. It really is the same squares, but they're actually the exact same color gray. That's freaky. Freaky, freaky. And it says down here at the bottom, seeing is believing. Or is it? Next. Trick 11. The Trunk of Terror. Place me securely behind the chains inside the trunk. Then close the door. I must free myself within 2 minutes or I'll run out of air. Then turn the page. Okay, so we take a little Mark here. We put him inside the trunk. So it says slide Mark down behind the chains. So let me just see if I can slide him down behind the chains. There we go. So Mark is all secured behind the chains inside of the trunk. Let's go to the next page. Think of a number between 1 and 10 and remember it. Then follow the instructions on my crystal ball. So if I'm going to think of the number 2, but you can think of whatever number you want at home. Put your finger on the purple arrow, then drag it down to advance to the next step. Oh, okay. Multiply your number by 2. So if I'm thinking of 2, I would now be at 4. Next step. Add 4 to it. Okay, 4 plus 4 would be 8. Next says, let me get to it. Divide it by 2. Okay, so that would be 4. And now subtract the original number you thought of. So if I thought of 2 originally, I would now be at 2. I'd be at 2. And this over here says your answer is 2. He actually read my mind. Did he read yours at home? I don't know, but he did read mine. And now it says, now turn back to the previous page and look in the trunk. It's been about 2 minutes, I guess. Oh my gosh. He's gone, and he left a note that says, haha, I've escaped. Turn to the last page. Well, I guess this is the last page. Oh no, where's Mark? I think Ivan really has done it. This time. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Flip down the tab, and I'll take my bow. Okay, she's going to take a bow. Ta-da, you can't get rid of me that easily, Ivan. And there is little Mark himself, returned from the mystery of the crate, which you see right there. And he is all safe and sound. And that is the end. That's actually the entire book. The Magic Show book by Mark Setteducati. And it does have a book inside of here that tells you how to go through and reset everything. And it has some additional pieces. But all in all, it really is an incredible magic book that really does have some really amazing magic tricks in it that you can perform for a friend, or you can just simply give the friend the book and tell them to go through and perform the tricks themselves. So it's really neat. I highly suggest you get your hands on a copy if you ever find one. So there it is, The Magic Show by Mark Setteducati. See you guys later.